Good evening, Landmark College. I'm Reese Roundtree Hanscom.
And I'm Gabriel Rayfield, reporting live.
You may not think that Putney, Vermont is very noteworthy. Aside from Landmark, there isn't much to make you stop as you drive along the highway.
However, it hides an explosive secret deep beneath the ground. A volcano. Volcanoes are no joke. Since the year 2000, they've killed over 2,000 people. Every year, over 60 erupt, with some erupting regularly and others taking us by surprise.
When breaching the surface, their magma burns at 1,200 degrees Celsius, or well over 2,100 degrees Fahrenheit. However, they aren't all bad. When dormant, they provide wonderful hot springs. So, what does it mean that something capable of this sits beneath Putney? We now cut to the field team who have been introducing the danger to Landmark College's community.
Landmark College resides in a quite hilly and forested area. Putney, Vermont itself resides in a hilly and forested area. It's a pretty unremarkable, quaint little southern Vermont town with not much to really speak of. A main town strip, a parallel creek, and a little swamp nearby, and including as well a paper mill for the people to go work at. Not really much to speak of though. And by the way, large dense forest surrounding the Grand General area with various hills and interesting rock formations that reside around us, with even the core being around here too as well. Which makes our new discovery even the more fascinating to the fact that there is a volcano residing around us in this quaint little southern Vermont town. More information on that later.
Could you please tell us your name?
Sage Morgan Losa.
Alex Silverman.
I'm Katie LeBombard. I'm Destiny Hankard.
Thank you. Do you know that you were on top of a volcano right now?
I did not.
No, I did not.
No. No.
Do you think it was a bad choice to build a college atop a volcano?
Depends on who you ask.
I'm asking you.
I'm not no magma man, but
You're not no magma
but it's kind of cool.
If we were on top of a volcano, wouldn't we be on fire?
man. Would you join a volcano cult?
I could be convinced. Yeah.
Yes,
Why?
because I love the way that it looks, magma, when it's just like really soft looking, and you just want to take a bite out of it.
Do you believe in magma men?
I could be persuaded into that.
Okay.
No. I can't say I do.
That's what a rapper would say.
I got bars.
And that's our interviews of the evening. Getting back to you, Gabriel.
Hi, I'm Gabe, and this is my segment, Chatting with Gabe, where we're gonna ask some real questions about volcanoes. This is my guest, Adrian Major.
Please call me doctor.
Could you tell us about the volcano?
Absolutely. I've been studying volcanoes for approximately 10 minutes now, and I feel that my background knowledge and expertise will stand you in good stead.
Thank you.
It happens. I haven't finished yet. My goodness.
Oh,
And formed the natural flat. I do not know the relationship between the volcano goddess and the procurement of fancy automobiles. You put your finger right on it, you know?
Do you believe in the subterranean existence of magma men?
Believe. What is the operative term?
I think it's really important that they get out and vote. I think that there's not enough of a voice there. I do hear you.
That for those of us who have studied volcanology, that Putney Mountain itself, Putney Mountain.
That's where it's going to happen.
That's it. Mark my words.
All the volcanic activity in Vermont is related to how many cows there are in Vermont?
I don't.
Right.
I really, it is my professional opinion.
Can you tell me what a moo-moo is?
I can't. I have no idea. Just read it this morning.
All right.
I imagine it's some sort of drapey Hawaiian, really having young women sort of wigged out of their mind through lack of oxygen It is a surefire way of being able to enter into the trance state that's necessary for communication with the Greek pantheon.
It's delightful.
Amazing, with just a touch of garlic, a little rosemary in there, maybe a peppercorn or two. Cold water will become a problem.
A problem or a preference?
You bring the language of political correctness into this. I identify it as a problem.
You seem to be very pro-heat. Are you anti-snowmen?
I'm afraid snowmen do not last in the type of environments that I study.
But they could. If there were proper allowances made for the integration of magma men and snowmen, I think that there could be a peaceful conglomeration of the two.
Yeah, it's called steam.
I don't think everything. I don't think, you know. It doesn't. I don't think it has to be a conflict. That's. I don't think we have to. You know. That's very strong language. And just I think.
I'm sorry. My feelings. But I do apologize.
I understand where you're coming from. It's a very extreme opinion, and you know, I'm trying to find a peaceful solution here.
I'm convinced that there is no other solution.
Then it's war?
Well, it's certainly total annihilation.
Thank you for coming down and talking today, Dr. Major.
Gabe, it's really my pleasure. I've so enjoyed.
Thank you to Gabriel and our expert for joining us in the studio today. And thank you to our field team for all those wonderful hot takes out in the field. We learned a lot today from both our professional and the Landmark College community. I'm Reese Roundtree Hanscom.
And I'm Gabriel Rayfield.
And this has been Landmark College News. Join us next time for coverage on the supposed cult of the 12 tribes. See you then.